Hi, this is Tara from Chaley's Couture Quilting, and I'm here to demonstrate and product review the Bernina Freearm hoop. The Freearm hoop is great for things like t-shirts and for bags that you don't want to have to remove the seam. Hard to reach when you're trying to do those embroideries. So you do have to have a specific item that will fit the hoop when you are hooping it. So I'm just here to show you that I've already marked my shirt. I have my stabilizer. I'm going to use a cutaway for t-shirts. And I'm going to then have it placed so that the opening of my shirt is facing this way to the right, so that when I attach this to my machine, it's going to be on the left. So I'm just going to get this in there. So get you over here. Hi, so I'm pressing this lever on my hoop. Takes it all apart. 2 pieces. We're going to put the white piece into our shirt first. So, with the stabilizer. So we're going to have to play around a little bit, try to make sure that we get it in. So I also have my template so that I can try to find the center when I get it to where I need it to be. So I'm going to fool around a little bit for this, and then I'll stick the stabilizer in there with her just to kind of to get it flat on the bottom here so I can get it in. So let me fool around with this for a little bit. Okay, so I only fooled around with it for like 2 minutes, maybe even. So it wasn't that hard just to get in there and find my right spot. If you can see, I have my X marks the spot kind of right there where I need it to be. It's pretty close. And I can always position it a little bit more if I need to when I get to embroidering on it. So what you need to do now, because it has that special clasp, so it's all in there now, and then you're going to want to crank it so that it locks in there until you hear it click. Very easy. If you ever need to like readjust it, just push these 2 things together and it unleashes. It's magnificent clasp here. Okay, so it's in there. It's not going anywhere now. And they always say to like take your hoop, make sure everything, I can take this off now, get that, and just making sure the back is good off this. Here. So stabilizer seems to be where I need it to be. Depending on your machine, if you have not already done so, you need to calibrate. And there's other YouTube videos that show you how to do that for your hoops for Berninas. It might differ a little bit per machine, whether you're a 500 series or a 700. But you want to make sure you calibrate your hoop before you even start this project. And I've already calibrated it. You also want to make sure that you have enough bobbin thread, because you don't want to have to run out during your project. It's a little bit harder to, change it once the thing's on there. So just make sure you start with a full bobbin, especially if it's a long project. And we go from there. So I'm going to go into my designs. I'm going to pull up my business logo. Plan on making my own business shirts today. And I'm going to now hoop it. So I have my shirt opening here. I'm going to slide it in. And if you feel like you need more space, you can always come to the hoop and make sure you can put it in the park position, or like the move over park position, I mean. So yeah, we're good. And it's back a little bit further for me, so that helps. I'm also not on the right hoop right now, but I'm gonna come to that. It should be the Freearm hoop called L large Freearm. So I'm going to place that there. And then stick my design in here. And my shirt can come under this. And then I'm going to go ahead and attach it the regular way for my Bernina. I'm trying to do it with one hand, sorry. Let me just put it right here. And then come over here. Oops, sorry. Got it in. And then, okay, everything looks good to me. Got everything coming this way. Nothing's getting caught anywhere. I have the other part of my shirt underneath my Freearm, so you can see where it's at. All right. Okay, I did a little tweaking. I had to kind of resize it just a tad bit so that it was in the parameters of the hoop. And then I also made sure I had it placed in the center by moving the X and Y with my knobs for embroidery. So there's lots of tutorials that show you how to set it up. You just have to move your needle left and right, trying to get your center into the hoop. Okay, so I'm going to get out of there and I'm ready to go. All right, ready to start my first color. All right, I have my thread going on. I did a full base around the hoop and around my design just to give it that extra stability. And it is stitching it out. Everything looks good. Nothing's getting in its way. This is nice on the Freearm. I'm liking it so far. It was easy to hoop. The t-shirt at least. I haven't tried a bag yet, but the t-shirt aspect of not having to puddle it up here and then hoping that it flops in there. Previously I had to do that with t-shirts, and you know, that can be kind of something you always have to watch, but I feel like I could walk away and nothing's going to be caught into this machine, so it's a nice feeling. Everything is hooped great and going well. So I have a 535 Bernina, and I do have the new SDT module, embroidery module for the Bernina, and it's softer, quieter, so to do a nicer stitch. Well, I never had the original one for it, so this is a treat to not have it so loud in my room. So I am working on a digitized design that I created on Embroid for my business. And since I only needed a few shirts because I'm a small business, this was the cost. This was just better for the cost. The shirts were like $6, a little over $6 on Amazon, and digitizing was free since I did it. I can do a lot of people's logos for their businesses, and so if you're interested in that, you can always message me. I kind of do that on the side when I'm not long arming. So you can see that it's doing a nice stitch. I will show you what it looks like as it goes. It's going to be stitching for a little while, but I do love this Freearm. I love that I don't have to worry about it puddling into the hoop. I can go and actually work on my long arming while this is working on the shirts, and I don't feel like I have to watch it and babysit it, because You know, that would be like 2 machines I'd have to babysit if I had 2 automation, like the long arm doing an edge to edge, and this, that would be like babysitting machines all day long. So I like that I can leave this alone. She can do her job, and I can go back to custom quilting my current quilt that I'm working on. So that's the benefit, is the babysitting of machines has been reduced significantly. All right, and I will let you see the finished product whenever she's done. So here is the finished result. I decided to use a white trim around instead of the black this time around, for just give it some different look, and I'm liking it. It came out really nice, kept everything perfect, and I'm really liking the Freearm. I like that I don't have to watch it constantly to see if it's going to flip over into the hoop, and I like that it just keeps everything kind of nice and flat instead of a pull around it. So definitely great for shirts. It's probably going to be great for bags if you're a bag person. So they did a great job, Bernina. And it fits the 500 series and the 700 series machines that embroider. Have a wonderful day. Bye. Hi, this is Tara from Chaley's Couture Quilting, and I'm here to demonstrate and product review the Bernina Freearm hoop. The Freearm hoop is great for things like t-shirts and for bags that you don't want to have to remove the seam. Hard to reach when you're trying to do those embroideries. So you do have to have a specific item that will fit the hoop when you are hooping it. So I'm just here to show you that I've already marked my shirt. I have my stabilizer. I'm going to use a cutaway for t-shirts. And I'm going to then have it placed so that the opening of my shirt is facing this way to the right, so that when I attach this to my machine, it's going to be on the left. So I'm just going to get this in there. So get you over here.